When I climbed my tree, I trimmed a bunch of vines off and they dropped all the way to the ground. This buck has spotted those vines and it's really got his interest up. As much as he wants to stay on the trail, he cannot stand those vines laying on the ground like that. Deer are pretty slick little animals. They notice things that are out of place pretty quick. They don't miss a whole lot, especially them old does. Them jokers will get you every time. Apparently there's not a whole lot to eat out there in these woods, and those vines are starting to look a little bit tasty. Ah, what the heck. Maybe I'll just take a bite. Notice him approaching with a slight foot stomp as if that vine is going to do something. I don't know what the foot stomp's all about. Maybe he smells a little bit of human scent along with that. Not real sure. This is a public land buck, and I'm sure he smelt a lot of humans stomping around in these woods in the past. But I don't imagine he's used to humans knocking vines out of the trees. So this is something a little bit different for him. Now I'm not sure if people would call this baiting or not. You decide. Now I will say this. This is not the first time I've seen a deer do this. And I'm sure there's other hunters out there that's had this happen to them before as well. You knock these green vines out of a tree, and the woods is a little bit open maybe where you're hunting, and those vines, I guess, stick out. Sometimes you get tree limbs that fall off, have leaves. It attracts deer. You can tell by the upside down leaves that that vine has fell from the tree that I trimmed. And he thinks they taste pretty good. You can hear off in the distance somebody target practicing. I don't know what they're shooting at, but they got a lot of money. Ammo ain't cheap. Personally, I don't have that kind of money. I'm just a poor boy. Might be why I shoot them with a bow. I can reuse that arrow over and over. Call me cheap. A little funny story about that. Me and a buddy of mine, Tim Blankenship, used to see just how many deer we could shoot with the same arrow. And so far, our number is tied at 7. For whatever reason, we can't get past 7 with one arrow before the arrow either bends, breaks, or something happens. We lose it, who knows. Just can't get past 7. We keep trying. One of these days I'm going to break that record. Now it's a little bit cold today. I'm starting to get the shivers standing up in that tree, watching this deer. Having one so close to you kind of puts you on edge, if you know what I mean. Holding that bow steady for this long is causing my arrow to bounce like a drum. If you listen close, you can hear it. I'm beginning to wonder if he's going to stand there and eat every one of them leaves. If so, it's going to take him a while. Kind of getting tired of him being there. I wonder if he can hear that arrow bouncing on the rest. Now, if my dad were in this situation, he would get to the point to where he had enough of it. He would just scream as loud as he could and throw something at the deer just to watch it run off and turn inside out, and he would think it was hilarious. He's done it before. Maybe he's fixing to leave. Go on, buddy. It's time for you to march yourself on out of here. Got the music playing for you. March to the beat. Be gone.